Hello and welcome to a triple header. We play Roma, Man City and then Roma again. Carling Cup? That's wrong. Champions League quarterfinals, then Man City in the league and then Roma in the quarterfinal of the Champions League second leg. So yes, it's all going very, very well at the moment, as you would expect. We're doing well. Top of the league. We have 2 games in hand on Man City, who are second, and we're 2 points ahead of them. And we also are 6, 7, 8 points ahead, is that right? Yeah, 8 points ahead of Liverpool, who have played the same amount of games for us. So we've won the European Super Cup, we've won the League Cup, Premier League's looking good, Champions League, who knows? Who knows? That's all we're going to say. Let's get into the game straight away against Roma. We have got our pretty much starting lineup available to us. Kingsley Coman is the only one who's going to be missed because he's going to be back for the game against Man City. I'd love to have him available for that. On the bench, Abraham, McTominay, Luke Shaw, Greenwood. Yeah, we'll stick with that. Greenwood, Fred, Delow. I'm tempted to do Vardy, according that he's actually scored now and he's hit a little bit of form. We did just draw 0-0 against Leicester, where I did bring Vardy on and he was terrible. But yeah, we'll go with that squad. We'll go with the squad that I've got. I'll have faith in it. I think that's the right thing to do. Stick with it. We've had them rested. We've had a bit of a good break, so all should be good with the world. Reguilon, Lindelof, De Ligt, Wan-Bissaka, De Gea, Neves, Pogba, Fernandes, Sancho, Martial, Rashford. Then up with Paul Lopez, Florenzi, Cassia, Fazio, Kolarov still there. Pellegrini, Zaniolo, Sengizunda, Pastore, Schick and Mandzukic up front. Were they in our group? Why have I got a feeling they were in our group? And we absolutely smashed them in our group. I swear we absolutely annihilated them. Let's just click on Martial, Man United, schedule. Yeah, they were 3-0. We beat them at home, and 2-0. We beat them away. This should be a walk in the park. Should be easy. Nothing to worry about. It's going to be easy. I've got a Mickey Mouse t-shirt on. Look, hello, I'm Mickey Mouse. He doesn't sound like that, so it was a bit more high pitched than that. Yeah, but straight away, Mandzukic swings the ball out to Schick. Is this where I'm going to say this will be a walk in the park and then they go 1 up through Mandzukic? It is. That's exactly what's going to happen. So, brilliant. Inside 2 minutes. Come on, team. This is dreadful. Sort this mother out. This is absolutely woeful. 3 minutes in and we're 1-0 down to Roma. This is dire. Florenzi throws it into Pellegrini. I think I've said the wrong team talk before the game. Zaniolo lays that off to Schick. Schick is going to square this for Mandzukic again. That's a penalty. Definitely looked like a penalty. Oh, God, this animation. I moaned about this the other day when you run. You have to watch the ref run. Just cut it so that you see him there, even looking at it. Even then, do we need to see him look at it? Does it really matter? That looked inside the box to me. Normally these go, it's not inside the box, free kick, but that did look into, yeah, awards the penalty. Bloody hell, it's actually awarded one. Well, we're going to be 2-0 down inside 5 minutes, so yeah, wonderful stuff. Javier Pastore against De Gea, and he scores, as you would expect. So up the tempo, push the tempo. Let's get right in their faces, and don't let them get out of their own half, please. We need goals. We're 2-0 down to Roma in the Champions League inside 5 minutes. This is dreadful. Sorry, I'm just cleaning my mouse. It was getting stuck to the desk. Yes, I do want to stick with those changes after the goal, please. Demand more. This has been absolutely shocking. I don't think that's going to take effect because I did it before 10 minutes, which is a stupid thing in Football Manager as well. Why are we not playing very well? How can we suddenly come into this game and not be playing very well? That's probably for me to answer as the manager, I guess. I'm the one that should be in charge of making us play better. So let's get it out quickly. We'll go to the flanks. I mean, I'm happy to go shorter. Shorter passing, keep possession. We can overturn 2-0. We won 4-0 at home in the group stage. Pff, easy. Man City are beating Arsenal. So really, what's the real quiz? Throw into Roma. Fazio takes it long to literally no one. I'm going to assume that's giving ball back after an injury or something. Reguilon Regulon. Yeah, that is how you pronounce his name. And he's run a long way. He's literally bypassed the midfield by dribbling the ball. Fernandes into Rashford. Rashford, ball over the top. Sancho. Sancho's in, and he scores. Away goal. He gets the ball. 2-1. Half an hour gone. Lovely stuff. Well done, Marcus, with a lovely ball. Sancho coming in and proving why I should pick him. Good ball over the top. Sancho's there, takes a touch, slide tackles it into the goal, just to really put the goalkeeper off so that he can't dive on it because he think he'd get hurt. It was pretty poor from Pau Lopez, to be honest. But yeah, good. 2-1. 2-1, back in the game. And we're back in the room. 2-1, 5 minutes to go in the first half. Martial is not playing very well. So I might bring Tammy Abraham on as an inside forward on the left and see how he does. He's big, he's strong, he's quite quick. It'd be good. Luke Shaw's going to come on at left back as well. I don't like the fact that Reguilon is having a nightmare. That is disappointing. All you knobheads out there. We'll leave Martial on for a little bit longer. Excuse me. Luke Shaw will come on though. They've brought on Justin Kluivert, who is very good. Luke Shaw straight away trying to get into the pressure. I did do the right change. I just thought like Luke Shaw's very high up the pitch then to put pressure on, but maybe I was just seeing things. I would take 2-1 back to Old Trafford. I'm very confident that we're going to smash them at Old Trafford. If we can get 2-2, even better, as Luke Shaw is on. And he's fouled. Referee, he is fouled. That is a penalty. It's a penalty. Excellent. Definite penalty. Even it up. 1-1. Shooting into the fans. I'm not too sure what fans. Pogba puts it in the bottom corner. I'm going to suggest they're probably Roma fans, according to what we're playing at Roma. But yes, good. 2-2. Easy. Easy to turn it around, isn't it? Dead easy. Martial still not playing well. Let's just make that sub. Why not? An hour gone. Martial off. Tammy Abraham on. Bosh. There we go. I believe in you, Tammy. I believe in you. Go and get me a goal. It's what the people want, Tammy. It's what the people want. They want to see you score. Kolarov over a free kick. It takes it short to Zaniolo. For Roma, he comes a long way forward as well. Into Man Utd, who's the big Croat, holding the ball up. Pellegrini, Zaniolo, Pellegrini. These two just having their own little game. It still goes on. Their little 1-2s. Man Utd. This is definitely going to end in a goal. Florenzi, ball into the back post. Delict with a header away. Pogba flicks it on. Zaniolo brings it down. Oh, I was going to say if we could get a foot in there, we might have been away. Florenzi. Ball in, Schick's beaten in the air. Sancho picks it up. I said it was going to be a goal, but I didn't say who to. Sancho comes forward. Ball over the top. Looking for Rashford. 3 away goals. There we go. Called it. Called it. Nailed it. Knew it would be a goal. Just, I assumed it'd be for Roma. But 3-2. We get 3 away goals. We've turned this around absolutely wonderfully well. Great ball over the top from Sancho. Rashford using his pace to get in behind whoever the hell that is. I can't remember who they had. Federico Fazio. Of course he's going to outpace him. And finished with the clinical nature that you wouldn't expect from Marcus Rashford in real life, because he's not finishing chances very well. He's not getting many chances, which is one of the problems. He's also not finishing them very well when he does get them. But yeah, all in all, I think we can class that down to Tammy Abraham coming on, scaring the defence. I think we can do that. Why not? Why not? Let's just put it down that way. I mean, I feel like my webcam is really high. If I move it down a bit, is that better? Is it better to see Mickey? Does everyone prefer to see Mickey Mouse in the shot rather than just me? Or then maybe my head then takes... And there's this little gap here, look. Little gap, just so you can just see a bit of blue. I think that's a football kit for my team. Let's just push this back up so that you can just see me. And it gets rid of that gap. I'm like magic. The little football kit's gone. Mickey isn't here. And what's going on? Oh, it's about to end. Okay. It's gone out for a throw-in, and that's going to be in the end. I mean... Mickey Mouse. Easy way to get distracted, isn't it? So 3-2, what a win. Very happy with that. Very good comeback. We'll put it down to Mikey Phelan, telling them what they needed to hear. And we'll be back for the Man City game, who are also on a high. PSG, then, well, you're not going to, are you? You're not going to pay the 150 million that I asked for. And this is the last save in FM19. The last save, the last series. It's been a good game. It's been a good game. And... it's just been very, very enjoyable to play. The bugs are there. There's things that annoy me, but there's no... Stop getting added bans. What is wrong with you? Bruno Fernandes has been banned. I mean, how do you see bans? Can you see how many bans he's had? Can you see like band history or something like that? Milestones? No. Is it suspensions? Is there a way to see like injury? No. I just want to see suspension. He's been suspended for so many games because I don't know. He goes flying into tackles. Apparently they're going to play Aguero off Icardi, which would be strange. And De Bruyne in a central midfield, not an attacking midfield role. I mean, I wouldn't do that if I was Man City manager. But that's what they're going to do. This is going to be unedited. We're just going to let all this go. Yeah, boy. Barcelona beating Liverpool. Good, good, good. That's what we want to see. So, yeah, I've actually got to make sure I keep within my time limits because recording the Football Talk podcast, and if you don't know what that is, link in the description. Go check it out. It's a football talk show that I host with a friend of mine called Josh, who's a Spurs fan, and as it's international weekend... yes, I'm recording these a long way in advance. It's international weekend. We're going to chat about absolutely anything that comes to our mind about football, and I've got a few questions to ask him and thoughts for comments and things like that. But go and have a little listen. You might enjoy it. No comment to Allegri, who is in charge of Man City and been linked to Man United in real life. Not too sure how I feel about that. Not too sure he's the right sort of man. It's a bit Mourinho Mark II-esque is how I see it. It's a good team. We've got Fernandes can come out and be replaced by... I'm going to play Odegaard in there, and I'm going to put Harriet on the bench for Abraham. And I think that is probably the only change I'll make. We'll keep Sancho in, Martial. We'll bring Luke Shaw back in for Reguilon. And yeah, good. Hand over. I don't know anybody that plays Football Manager that does that themselves. Everybody I know just press hand over to... They pick their starting 11 and then just says hand over to assistant manager because there's no point in doing it. Doesn't make a difference if you do it yourself. Not that I'm aware of. I used to do it all myself and then I realised what's the point. Let's go and play Man City. Woo! This could put us in a very comfortable position at the top of the table if we win this one. It's been good. I also need to finish this video, have dinner, then do the podcast with Josh, then take Rudel out for a walk, and then go to bed because I've got work tomorrow. And this isn't my full-time job, believe it or not, because one, I'm not very professional and good at doing it. I do it for fun. And two, I work full-time because someone's got to pay the bills, and the bills in Singapore aren't actually that expensive. It's just rent. Rent is very expensive. Passionately give the fans the performance they want. That's all I'm going to say. It's a Manchester derby at Old Trafford, boys. If you need more motivation than that, you're in the wrong game because you need to get this going. Luke Shaw, look at this. Luke Shaw knows. He's like, fuck this, boss. I'm running up the line with the ball. Let's take it to these blue mother hubbards and get out there in their faces. We're actually talking about in their faces. I know I said I'm not going to do any of... I'm going to minimise the amount of thingamabobs, you know, exploits you can do, but basically if you go in their face and can risk a red card every so often, hence Bruno Fernandes getting sent off, and get stuck in with a high engagement, high defensive line and counter attack, then you're more than likely going to win on Football Manager 2019. It's incredible. Or if not win, you'll definitely get a draw. So I mean, that's a bold statement because we're playing Man City. But Odegaard with the ball in. Rodrigo heads it away. Ruben Neves tries to put it back in. Tierney's there. Obviously not signed for Arsenal in this save. Fernandinho back to Laporte. De Bruyne back to Laporte again. He goes long looking for Mauro Icardi. Icardi's met by Wan-Bissaka and he didn't fancy trying to take him on. Tierney, Pogba dives in with a great challenge and then Sancho comes away with it. Sancho moves forward inside to Rashford. There's a lot riding on this game. It's Man City sort of needs a Martial. Man City sort of need to win to stay within the league title race, and if we win, it makes it rather comfortable with not that many games to go at the top of the table. But Martial, I thought that was in. He loves a big game, does Anthony Martial. Loves playing the blue side of Manchester. He's got a few goals for us in this save. Odegaard not enjoying that centre forward. I think we'll bring on probably Fred in the Mazzala role. He's got a decent long shot on him. Odegaard back post. Luke Shaw heads it back and he's hit the top of the bar. He must have thought he had scored, said the commentary. Well, he didn't. So they are actually playing Aguero in an attacking midfield role behind Icardi. Just play both of them up front. I mean, what does it matter? Just shove them both up front. He's not going to defend, is he? Just in an attacking midfield role. Half time, 0-0. We've been the better of the teams quite comfortably. They've had one shot and I'm going to go again with Oh, crap, I said pundits. I was meant to say fans, but I accidentally said do it for the pundits. Can you imagine if you said that in a changing room at half-time as a manager? I want you to go out there and do this for those pundits. I mean fans. Sorry, I mean fans. Do it for the fans, not the pundits. I don't care about the pundits. Do it for the fans. Greenwood, who has been absolutely superb in training, is going to come on for a rash forward. And Odegaard's improved his game. Okay, you can stay on. Let's do... nothing yet. I was going to... It's one of the two, Sancho or Martial for Harriet. I'm not 100% sure at the moment. We should encourage our players to try more long balls forward. Why? They've got John Stones and Laporte at the back and Otamendi, all giant mother Fs, and we've got Mason Greenwood, who isn't that tall. Shaw at the back post with the header. Past the post again. They're not picking him up very well, Luke Shaw, from these corners. Let's do... Oh, Greenwood's picked up an injury. It's a calf strain. He's going to stay on. He's going to stay on. Martial's going to come off to be replaced by Amin Harit, which is an amazing name. Love his name. Also might do Delo for Sancho as well. Greenwood can... I think he can battle through. He's not really hurt. He's still up on 88%, 89%. He's actually recovering from his injury, which is fine. And with the last 15 minutes, we are going to do the Cristiano Ronaldo substitution. Diego Delo coming on as a winger. And the fans want it. They wanted it before. They got it. They're getting it again. And Diego Delo is on as a right winger. There we go. And they've brought on Suso to replace Kevin De Bruyne. As it's down to going to be the end of the game. I think 0-0 still puts us in a very prime position if we look at the league table. Still leaves us 6 points ahead of Liverpool. Same games played. 2 games in hand on Man City and 2 points clear still. I mean, I think you'd take this if you're a Man United manager, 0-0 draw. It's not the best. You would want the win. Obviously, you'd want the win. But, I mean, for where we are in the table, a point against the league rival, league title rival, I'm happy. I'm happy with that. And the main focus is on the Roma game. We need to go out there. I love the fact that Mikey Phelan is disappointed, and I love the fact the players are disappointed as well. So let's get into the third and final game. It was quite a big injury. Let's get into the third and final game of this episode, which will be Roma in the quarterfinals. We took 3 away goals. We're bringing 3 away goals back to Old Trafford. So hopefully we can just finish this game off nice and comfortably, not have to worry too much about what's happening. I'm probably going to give the guys another day's rest. I think that would make sense. No, that's squad training, rest 1 day. That's the other, bug, I guess you'd want to call it in Football Manager, that you can rest them and they get double days rest. We've actually missed it, so they're actually going to miss this training day on Monday now, but that doesn't really bother me that much. I don't know who we want in the other... Man City? I would take Man City in the semi-final if we get past Roma, because we've already... we're better than them in the league, and over 2 legs, I'm comfortable that we'd score more than them and win, obviously. That's what happens when you score more than them. I don't really fear anyone. Barcelona, maybe, I think is the team I'd like to avoid, I guess. Reguilon injured as well. That's not too much. Profit made in the Division 44. Nottingham Forest up there beating us. Incredible. Wolves made a loss of 46 million. Man City making a profit of 81.85. Wow. Okay. Good job, Man City. I'm going to assume that's from the Etihad sponsorship. Barcelona, yeah, I think we could beat Juventus as well. I don't even know if Cristiano... Is he still starting for them? He is. Yeah, okay. He's very, very good. He's very good. He'll probably score against us. But Liverpool are out to Barcelona. Juventus go through against Inter. And then it's going to be more than likely us and Man City going through into the next stage of the semi-finals as well. But we'll have to wait and see. So they're confident of a big win, the fans are. Let's drop Odegaard, because Bruno Fernandes can come back in there. Kingsley Coman is back, and he can replace Sancho on the wing. And then Sancho can go on the bed instead of Greenwood. Reguilon can come off instead of Tuanzebe, which then means we can take Fred off for Abraham, just in case we need some firepower. No, I mean, you go with a proven goal scorer, and I'm going off old goal scoring records, but Jamie Vardy is a lethal finisher in real life. Maybe not so much anymore in this game, but he is in real life. There we go then, into the game against Roma. That was the team we're going to I love this grey kit that Roma play in. So yeah, De Gea, Wan-Bissaka, De Ligt, Lindelof and Shaw at the back for us. Neves, Pogba, Fernandes, Koeman, Martial and Rashford. Paul Lopez, Florenzi, Diawara, Fazio, Spinazzola, I don't know, Pellegrini, Zaniolo, Cengiz Under, who's recovered from his injury, picked up in the last game, Pastor, Schick and Mandzukic again. So as long as we can go and start the game better than we did in Rome, we'll probably be alright. Oh, I didn't mean to press no comment, I meant to press send assistant. But yeah, we're going to leave it as is. No, we're not. We're gonna cheat. I say cheat. We're going to glitch, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I mean, let's go. I mean, who's that? Who was running backwards there? De Ligt with a great tackle anyway. Rashford over the top. It's a good header from Diawara. Pellegrini's there. Martial doesn't quite nick the ball. Cengiz Under comes forward and lays it back to Florenzi. Ball across. Schick's there, and they've done it again. Why do we concede early to Roma? Oh man. I mean, we're still winning on away goals, so that's okay. But yes, I do want to keep those tactic change. Let's go attacking like we did in the last one. What else did we do in the last one? I think, didn't we go higher tempo, I think, and keep it shorter passing? I don't know, something like that. But yeah, as you can see, I've sort of lost a little bit of interest in this game. I'm just sort of playing it out because I want to get to the end of the season. I do want to win everything as well, but I'm not thinking massively about tactics and things and getting the best out of the tactics. I'm just sort of going with what I know. As Fazio is, he was put under pressure by 3 players. Diawara goes all the way back to Paul Lopez. We should be pressuring him because we've got a very high line of engagement. He goes long, looking for Mandzukic, who flicks it on to nobody. Luke Shaw is there. Now, if he fucks this up, he could have an easy header back to De Gea there, but Pogba goes out to Kingsley Coman, back in the team after injury. He runs at the defence. Kingsley Coman looking for that ball all the way out to the left-hand side to Martial, who keeps it in wonderfully with his chest at a really weird physical angle. I didn't think that was possible, and he's missed it. Coman's there. Paul Lopez, that is absolutely horrendous. It's not brilliant play by Anthony Martial. It's shocking play by Paul Lopez, if you're going to be pedantic, foot manager. Look at this. This is a physically impossible touch. He's chested it, going towards the touchline, and it's managed to go right and stay in play. And Paul Lopez, that is one of the worst shockers I've ever seen on Football Manager, period, ever. Ball into the back post. Fazio's there, and De Gea shows Paul Lopez how to catch a ball. And 11 minutes in, this has been quite a busy game. Luke Shaw picks it up. Can we just go put the ball through to Rashford? He'll beat Fazio for pace. Martial's going on his own. Oh, that could have been a wonderful goal. Paul Lopez with a save to touch this one past the post, and we let's have a shot. Martial, oh, he's laid it across. Lindelof, pull out a Rabona, lad. And why is that highlight ending there? Even if he saves it, continue the highlight, because it's a shot on goal. If that isn't key, I don't know what is. Pogba, good save for Paul Lopez again. Rashford keeps it alive. He's tackled by Fazio. Pogba's running back with his head in his hands, because he knew that was a close to another goal for him. 16, I think, this season. 17, 15, 10, 14, 13, 12, something like that. Double figures. I'm pretty sure he's in double figures. Zaniolo into Pellegrini. Pellegrini back to Fazio. My phone just goes off. I am expecting a phone call from the wife as well. That's another thing I've got to add into the list of stuff to do tonight. Phone her while she's away on holiday. Diawara up to Cengiz Under. She's on a netball tour, if anyone's interested, in Bali. So, as you do, pop to Bali for the weekend. I might have mentioned that in a previous episode. Schick, Wan-Bissaka, great tackle. Pogba gets it away. Pastor tries to intercept. Martial picks it up. Just put it over the top. There we go. Rashford's got the pace in behind Fazio. Rashford, good save from Paul Lopez again. If he hadn't have fucked up for our equaliser, he probably would be on a very high rating. But it was all his fault, us getting our equaliser. Kingsley Coman, ball in. Oh, how's that not gone in? Neves pretty much stopped it on the line from crossing. Oh, man. That was very close. Kingsley Coman again fires this one in. Luke Shaw with a header. He hasn't scored from a corner for a very long time, but he's finally done it in the Champions League. Second goal of the season, 20 minutes in, 5-3 on aggregate, 2-1 on the night, and a lovely corner routine goal. We love that back post to Luke Shaw corner routine. It's one of my favourites. Pellegrini into Diawara. Fazio Roma need a very quick reply, to be honest. There's Zaniolo dallying on the ball, but managed to get it away. Fazio's caught on it by Pogba. Pogba then just got to square it for an easy finish, but they don't in Football Manager. They always shoot, and they always fuck it up, but we do have another corner, so I can't moan too much. Kingsley Coman swings it in to the near post, and Zaniolo heads it away. Coman gets back on it again, and Ruben Neves finds it. He loves a banger from range, as does Bruno Fernandes, who is loitering on the edge of the box. Coman tries to put the cross in, it hits a double deflection, and Schick takes it away. 21 minutes gone, 5-3 on aggregate. It's been very, very entertaining. Latest scores. Okay, there are no latest scores. Kingsley Coman with a free kick in. Luke Shaw's at the back post again, heads it across. Pogba with a header. Luke Shaw's there. Is it going to be ruled out? It's not. He's got a brace. Can you believe it? Can Luke Shaw go and get a hat-trick in the Champions League? That would be mental. Absolutely mental. We don't need to see that one again. There are no latest scores. Well, that's a bug that's still in the game, and the game's about to finish. So, I'm not judging Sports Interactive. I know they're very busy, but that's a bug you thought they would have got rid of. They are playing horribly. Paul Lopez on a 6.4. And they're now playing with more caution, according to Mikey Phelan, and discipline. As we find Pogba. Pogba tries to just slip that ball through. He's still going. Gets a shot off over the bar. And Luke Shaw's picked up a knock. No! No, Lukey, you're on for a hat-trick. You're on for a hat-trick. Don't come off. Just be fit for the semi-final. That's all you need to be fit for. Reguilon can come on and take your place. No, he's injured as well. Diego Dalot can go on at left-back. That's totally fine. He can definitely play full-back on either wing. As we head towards half-time. And there we go. Pretty comfortable. 3-1, 6-3 on aggregate. So, calmly, I'm happy. No need to say anything else, I don't think. Just that I'm happy. Arthur comes on to replace Javier Pastor, which is a very sexual name when you say it like that. Javier. Who are you? Javier Pastor. He's a decent looking chap as well, isn't he? Arsenal have taken the lead over Man City. I mean, either of them. I think we'd beat them both. Don't Arsenal always give us trouble? Arsenal and Bournemouth. I still think I'd prefer Man City. But no one is going to stand in our way of this Champions League victory. And let's bring on Vardy for Rashford. And we'll actually put you as what you want to be, a pressing forward on attack. And a 6.6 and a 6.2. De Ligt really doesn't enjoy playing against Roma. He can come off, and Axel Tuanzebe can come on for him on the 60-minute mark. Not normally you change one of your centre-backs, but they call me a rogue. They call me rogue. No, they don't call me rogue. It's not like Dave Rogue Nichols. They call me a rogue manager. Shut up, Dave, you prick. Just focus on Football Manager. It's not nicknames. Torreira has been sent off for Arsenal. Luke Shaw takes the throw in with his little dodgy hamstring. And Bruno Fernandes gets tackled. Up it goes. Lindelof wins the header. Pellegrini's there. Up to Manzurkic. It's Mandzukic. I can't stand it when people call him Manzurkic. Schick is in, and De Gea makes the save. He hasn't been very busy today, but when called upon, he saves 50% of the shots at him. And that's 50% of the time. He works every time. Cliver with a corner in. Lindelof with a good header away. Pogba then flicks it on one more, and Martial will pick this up for the counter-attack. And we have pace running at this Roma back line. Pogba, look at the men we're chucking forward here. Pogba lays it back to Wan-Bissaka. Can he get an assist? No, he can't. And then the highlight stops because Football Manager is fucking irritating doing that. This game. These people. Let's bring Harriet on in that Mazzala role in there. He's actually done very well this season. Second season, he's been a lot better than the first. Although he was quite good in the first season. But he's become a bit of a backup role now. But he's doing it very, very well. Wan-Bissaka crosses that in Fazio. It only goes as far as Paul Pogba! Rifled in. 17th goal of the season for Paul Pogba. I was well off when I said he had 12 or 11 or something like that. That is unbelievable. 4-1 Man United ahead of Roma. We're marching on into the semi-finals. And it's been pretty easy. Let's be honest. And I said it would. I honestly said it would. I said I was very confident at Old Trafford. Harriet into Martial. Martial, lovely back heel. Pogba's in and he's tackled and it's cleared. Tuanzebe picks it up. He's had a very quiet game since coming on for De Ligt. Coman feeds through Wan-Bissaka. He puts it in. Can Vardy get a Champions League goal? Oh, he's hit the post. Jamie Vardy, so unlucky. He was nearly having a party. He gives a thumbs up to Wan-Bissaka. Luke Shaw still eyeing that hat-trick up as well. Harriet swings it in. Mandzukic is there. Mandzukic, Dave. Mandzukic, not Manzurkic. There's no R. There's no R after the U. Mandzukic. Harriet crosses it in. Schick gets this one away. Surely that's going to be the end of the game as Neves there. No hat-trick for Luke Shaw. That does annoy me. Neves knows that we can just waste a bit of time. De Gea should just stand there, really. He plays it out to Tuanzebe. He goes long, left-footed over the top, looking for Vardy. Diawara knocks it on. Martial picks it up into Vardy's feet. Vardy turns, lays it off to Kingsley Coman, who is tackled very well. And Paul Lopez clears. There's the full-time whistle. We're into the semi-finals of the Champions League. This is the one that everyone wants to win. Yes, we do appreciate efforts, Mikey Phelan. We really do. And there we go. Man City, us, Juventus, and Barcelona all through into the next round. Luke Shaw can wait. He did get 2 goals, but I can't talk to him for some reason. So, don't know about that. We are just about to do the draw, I think, for the semi-final. I think it's coming up on the 13th. So let me just rest everybody very quickly. Squad. Like this. Training. Rest. 1 day. Yeah, I don't mind if Bruno Fernandes and Luke Shaw rest as well. Couldn't they suspended? And injured. Nothing to worry about there. I think the draw is it's on one of these days. So we're just going to do that as well. A real bumper episode. 3 games and a cup semi-final draw as well. So hopefully I haven't got this wrong. I'm pretty sure it's going to come up in just a minute. There we go. Yeah, semi-final draw. So here we go. I think ideally I just want to avoid Barcelona. So Man City or Juventus, please. Game, Man City or Juventus. I think Juventus or Man City, just not Barcelona. Well, there we go. We've got Man City. It's the Manchester Derby in the Champions League semi-finals, which will be a very, 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 very good game. Or good couple of games. So let's have a look at the schedule. And they're a bit apart, but I think that's what we'll come back for, because then the final will be after the Arsenal game. So yeah, maybe we'll just come back for those games. I think we'll just come back and do those in one episode, and get them done. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, everybody. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you to the Patrons for supporting the channel that little bit more. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for sticking with the series. And for now, I'm out, and I'll see you for the Manchester Derby in the Champions League semi-final. For now, I'm out. Cheers.